welcome back to another video. We have exactly a week till the Derby. I know I said in the last one I wanted this car to be running. Life happens, things are busy. I did get a lot done throughout the week, but she's not running yet. Got a small start on the cage. I didn't really spend a whole lot of time building on the body because I ran out of oxygen. I had to get tires on my truck, just regular things like that. Kind of took up time, but we got the transmission out of this car, put in there, took the steering rack out of it, put it in there. So that thing, that subframe, that motor, trans, everything is ready to go in. Everything else on it is done. All the little small things are ready. So it's a disaster around the shop. That's just kind of going to be the way it is till this car's done, I think. So I've got to leave here today at noon. I got to go to a party for my grandma's birthday, which will be really fun. Wilbur's cooking an entire pig rotisserie, so we're gonna go to a party, see a bunch of family, and then after the party I gotta go to a wedding, which will be good. It'll be fun, but it definitely puts a little more stress on the build. I always make huge goals and end up not getting them done, but today I'm gonna try and have the cage, just the bare bones. You know, we're not gonna have every little mount and all the gussets and all that done, but I want to get the bare bones of the cage put in before noon today. So that's the plan. For the main build itself, I want to get this thing up on its legs, see how it runs, see how it drives, make sure everything's good. So anyway, I better quit yapping. I'm gonna go to cage in this car. All right, we've been after it for a little bit here. I got the fuel cell protector out of the old two-door. It wasn't too terrible to get out. It was in there pretty good, but anyway, we're just lifting this one in. I don't really have the time or want to mess with having to extend or shorten this, so I just left my seat bar loose in there. So we'll set this tight against the speaker deck, and then we'll set our seat bar wherever it needs to be. Should be good though. That's the plan, is we're gonna get this fuel cell protector tacked in, and then we'll go ahead and start doing our down bars on all four corners, extra door bars, and our driver door protection plate on the inside. So anyway, let's get this thing welded in. Baby tack for now. So the GoPro mount's obviously not centered, just eyeball the center of this with right here. This is like the center of the speaker deck, you know?
Okay, this side needs to come up a hair.
Gosh damn it. I tried tacking it and it broke off. Let me cut that tack off real quick. Like this is obviously the center of the car, the tunnel, and it's this way. That's okay, I can move it. Easy.
I don't know, I don't know that.
How's that look?
That looks pretty good, I think.
White. All right, we got everything kind of tacked in where it's gonna be, so I'll go to welding this thing. Ain't the best fitting, but we'll get her. And then once I get it all welded up, I'll give it just a few taps to get it right tight against the speaker deck, and should be good to go. So I'm gonna get after this cage. The day is going quick, so I'll give you guys an update once I get pretty much all the bare bones welded in. So it's going. That fuel cell protectors, I don't know. You guys can tell me what you think. I always get my ass kicked by them. That's why I try to reuse every single one I build. And that one's a good one. solid. I've hit with that fuel cell protector a lot, so I try to reuse it so I don't have to build a new one. But anyway, I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, well, I'm out of time. I wanted to get a little more done, but my plan now is when we get back from all the stuff that we're doing today, I'm gonna stay out in the shop and finish this cage. We got the hard parts over, fuel cell protectors in, got the driver door plate in, so all that's left to do is a down bar over there, extra door bar, and then the halo. And then I should have no problem doing like the gussets, small gussets all the way around, and the center bar. So pretty good day, like really good day. Like I said, when I get back from all the activity we're doing today, I'll stay out here while it's nice and cool at night and get this cage wrapped up. Pretty stoked, it's coming together finally. I knew we could do it, but still, when you see it start to finally come together and look like a derby car, it's pretty awesome. So anyway, I'll see you guys later today. We'll talk to Wilbur a little bit today. He hasn't been on for a while, so we'll get him on, see what he's up to, see what his plan is for the rest of the year as far as derby goes. And yeah, tonight we'll finish this cage up. What do you think, Wilbur? We're in your custom little man cave you're working on.
Yeah, it needs to be cleaned up.
I have some big ones.
Hanging up some trophies.
I got some stuff.
Are you done derbying, or are you going to keep derbying?
Oh no,
It's just getting started, huh?
we're gonna go somewhere.
How about you, Waylon?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, good morning. Last night was good. We was able to get this cage pretty much done. I did a little bit this morning too, added these gussets in, but nothing crazy. Just simple cage, pretty much the same as last year, or last car. Got this fuel cell protector reused. It worked out okay. Just to save time, I kind of scabbed some stuff together, but it'll work. We was able to reuse some of our metal from the last car. But yeah, nothing crazy. Pretty much the same cage as always. Pretty much identical, really. Got our driver door plate in there. So now, the plan is, I gotta go through and do a bunch of little gussets and stuff, which I'll just do that off camera. I haven't really done much on camera this weekend, but now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this rear suspension all done back together, get it done. That way we can pick this car up and put the motor back in. So we'll do that. I'll probably weld some door seams up a little bit, tinker around for a bit, and then tomorrow we will get this motor stabbed back in it, and this car will be running and driving tomorrow. So we got to pull all the parts out of this old car again to put in here, and we should be able to test drive it tomorrow. And then throughout the week I'll finish welding the hood on and do the trunk up, and it'll be good. That'll be in next week's video. So that's the plan for now. I'll give you guys an update here in a bit. All right, I got this rear suspension back together. Pretty scabby. It's that same spindle from the two-door. We just added another one. So, but it's on. We're ready to go. So I got that done. Got this tire put on too. So yeah, she's coming along. That's good to get done. This thing's about ready to be set back on the motor. So we'll keep at it. All right, we've been getting after it. We got all the small gussets welded in. Our transmission, cooler mount, and the battery box. So I was kind of being dumb, didn't really think about it. I cut this transmission cooler mount out of the two-door. Did some measurements of the size of the trans cooler and whatnot, and welded it in where I wanted it, thinking the battery box is going to be mounted sideways, like always, like all the other cars I've built. Well, I'm not paying attention. This window bar is different than normal. You know, normally I have the one in the middle, so that wasn't going to work. I like having them up in the air. It's easier to put it in, hook your cables up and stuff, you know, before the derby and stuff, than having them bolted to the floor. And I also feel, that's just an extra gusset. So we had to turn it sideways and mount it there for it to fit. I'm hoping the transmission cooler should drop down hopefully it can go underneath the battery box. If not, we'll have to nip this off and build a new one. So that's my only worry for now. But cage is completely done, other than, like I said, that kind of small stuff. But everything's gusseted out. Everything's should be solid, hopefully. Hopefully it's solid, right? But we've been at it pretty hard. It's only, sorry, I checked time. It's only 5:30, so we got a lot of daylight left. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and stuff the motor in this thing. So I'll record that. I haven't done a very good job this weekend at recording, but I mean, here's a good look at my cage. It is, I mean, identical to pretty much everything else I built this year, other than the battery box location. So anyway, that's what I want to do now, get the motor in it, and then I'll probably take it easy the rest of the evening. Pretty much get my motor in will be a bear, as always. But then first thing in the morning, we'll start pulling parts out of the old reliable and get this thing running tomorrow. Hopefully. I do have to take the stock pump. Being this is the first new style Camry. I think this car's a 97, 98. First 4-cylinder Camry I've ran that has the returnless fuel system. So we'll take the factory pump out of that tank, put it in that tank. So that's the only modification we're gonna have to make on my setup. I need to get this motor in, so let's go ahead and get that in. Well, we got the motor in. Wasn't too bad. We got her in. I just got to run the mounts in still. But I don't know, guys. Looking at this, you Camry guys, I don't like to run this motor mount up here. I've had them break timing belts and stuff before. Do you guys normally remove the bracket as well? Because I mean, this gets hit into this and it breaks, smacks in the timing belt. If I take that out, I'll have a lot more room. Tell me what you guys do there. I'm not too sure what to do with that. I might get rid of that there, get rid of it, and go from there. But anyway, like I said, I don't know everything about these cars. I'm still learning. Every time I run a Camry, I learn more every time. So that's part of the fun of it. But they do well. I like the Camrys. I'd really like to try a W body one of these days, but I'm sure I will. Maybe next year. But anyway, we got her in. It's going really good. It's really starting to look like something now. So I'm starting to think we're going to have no problem making it at the state fair. So yeah, now I'll just go ahead and bolt up all the suspension, get our mounts done up. Yeah, get this thing standing up on tires. Tomorrow we'll throw a shifter, fuel cell, some electrical. Fire this thing up, drive it, see how she runs. Hopefully that transmission's still good. St. Anthony, it was ripping right up until I broke an axle, so I was having a hard time shifting to reverse. It would just kind of take a minute for it to actually go to reverse. So hopefully that's not a problem coming up, but if it is, we'll change her out after the state fair, I guess. But so yeah, it's going. It's starting to look like something. So I'll get this suspension all done up, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Alrighty, good morning. We're back out here in the shop. Last night I was able to get all the front suspension back together, axles and all that's done. Brake lines are done. So the drivetrain's ready to go other than parts. So we need to get the fuel cell in it today. I want to get the shifter in, battery cables, all the electrical, all that kind of stuff done. She's looking good now, standing on tires, got all of our mounts done. So yeah, we'll go ahead and start putting parts in this thing and hopefully have her fired up soon. So I'll give you guys an update then, and hopefully we'll go down there and do some work. So, but anyway, I'll give you an update. Hopefully this thing runs and drives good. It's time to find out today. All right, little update. I pretty much have everything done as far as parts go. Got all the wires hooked up, everything but like the switches. Still got to do that, but the trans cooler worked. it fit underneath the battery box. So I got the fuel pump out of that old tank and got it installed. So I use this forma gasket stuff. It never fully sets up. It's kind of a rubbery finish. But I got thinking about it. I probably shouldn't put fuel in that until that stuff had time to cure. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to run the car today. I know it'll run. It's gonna be fine. We'll start welding some doors. What's up, dude? You need to work on the trunk. Need to weld it shut, huh? Yeah, we'll get on it. Anyway, it's going really good though. I'm happy with how it's going. So. Anyway, I'm gonna start welding this door right here, and we'll see how it goes. All right, well, I got that door done. I think I'm gonna go ahead and 9-wire these two seams here together. That's how I've done the last few cars. You can weld them too, but it just takes longer, and I think the 9-wire does just as good a job. So I was gonna keep going on this back door, get it all done, but I kind of forgot that this thing needs a steering column. I'm gonna pull the column out of that two-door. The sky high column, we'll go ahead and put it in here. So that's what I'm gonna do next. All right, we got the steering column in. It's a little scabby, but it'll work. I just kind of used the brackets that were from the old car. So she's in, that's done. Pretty good angle, I don't know. It don't seem to really matter on the last two cars. The steering angle never really changed much, so a little bit, but not enough to max out that sky high column for sure. So anyway, it's looking pretty good though. We got the steering in it, so tomorrow I'm gonna go ahead and get the fuel cell in. Like I said, we'll take it for its first test drive, but that's gonna be pretty much it for tonight. I might continue on the doors. I don't need to show you guys the entire process of welding doors. Pretty boring. So that's gonna be it for tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and weld some more, so I'll see you guys tomorrow after work. Alrighty, this is gonna be the end of the video pretty much. Unfortunately, my parts of course didn't get delivered today that I needed to get this car running. So not a whole lot's changed today. I got the front motor mount done. It's kind of janky, but it'll work. Anyway, so no test drive on this video, but we'll get her. Parts will be here tomorrow. No big deal. Tonight and throughout the week, I'm just gonna finish welding away on the doors, the hood. I did get the trunk kind of set up. You guys that have been following along have known that my trunks have failed this year. Try and hold this. This is what I'm gonna go for this time. We'll pre-bend that. Like, it's kind of hard to do one-handed. I'm gonna notch it like right in line with the tuck. Not really notch it, but just kind of groove it and pre-bend it right there, and hopefully that'll pack in better for us. So thanks to you guys that have reached out and helped me with that kind of stuff, give me some tips. But yeah, just a whole lot of welding on doors. We'll weld the trunk, get it set up, window bars, and that's about it for this build. So thanks for tagging along. It was a quick build, obviously, kind of not how I like to do it. It's a little bit more rushed than normal, but I think we'll have an okay ride for the state fair, and should be good. It'll be fun regardless. So anyway, next time you see this car, we'll be putting some paint on it, Mom and Dad's, hopefully. Hopefully we're not painting in the pits. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next weekend.